Serrato. I'm a junior majoring in mechanical engineering, and I am running to be your next Vice President External. My journey in SHPE first started in this room when I was a new member. I remember walking in here and feeling very overwhelmed, but this quickly changed when I interacted with leadership. This experience led me to join Mini eBoard, which then led me to run for social chair, and I now serve as your new member representative. Through each of these roles, my goal has remained consistent, and that is to make sure that every member feels welcomed and connected. I've seen how transformative the organization can be, regardless of your background. And as Vice President External, I want to continue strengthening and expanding these opportunities to make sure that every member has the resources to ensure their success. First, I want to implement more site tours. As a member, sitting in a room is not the ideal way to learn more about a company, and I want to develop more site tours. These site tours will help members gain real-world exposure of different industries to see how their skills will be applied after college. Next, I want to implement a professional mentorship program. Having a mentor can be very impactful when navigating internships, resumes, but overall life, because it can get very challenging. And I want to foster a collaborative environment with our professionals and our members. Apart from this, I aim to increase our sponsorship and partnership within our chapter to support our scholarships, chapter development, and any initiatives that they want to implement. I'm confident to make sure that SHPE continues to be a place where every member feels welcome and connected. I hope to become your next Vice President Internal. Thank you.
One of the jobs for the Vice President External is to bring more companies in the organization to potentially get more funding. So can you give me a 60-second pitch to show me SHPE, a potential sponsor?
Yes. Hi, my name is Anaida Serrato. I'm majoring in mechanical engineering, and I'm the Vice President for SHPE, Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. We don't have to be Hispanic or an engineer to join our organization. In fact, our organization has so many valuable opportunities for our members. We strive to make sure that our students become more than just students and become professionals. And we have a lot of events that help with soft skills as well. For example, within academic or social, it really just depends. And I've been asking a lot of my members about what they want to see from this chapter, and they're very interested in your company. Is it okay if I have a one-on-one event with you so I can talk more?
Thank you for your interest in the position. It's good to see you running. My question for you is, in my experience at VPE, you'll rarely have a company that perfectly aligns with the sponsorship package and wants to purchase one of the different levels, right? So in a scenario where a company doesn't have the money to purchase anything at all or sponsor SHPE-UH, or they're not willing to purchase one of your packages, what will you do to make sure you make the most out of the engagement of the company?
Yes, that's a really great question. And my goal for Vice President External is to make sure that I'm fostering a strong retention within companies. And if this is a company that I don't know, then I'd want to engage with them more and really know more about them and what their values are. But apart from that, I'm also willing to make sure that they host an event here, especially if it's within academic or social, so they can see all the beautiful qualities that our members have. So that's something that I do. Anaida, great seeing you again for Vice President External. The question, we've been asking, let's say you have two different companies wanting to collaborate with SHPE-UH for the SHPE event via the CNCS. Company BP, let's say, has been a loyal and top sponsor for the past year, while Boston Scientific maybe wants to collaborate with you. Is a new company that SHPE-UH wants to spark a relationship with, but can't donate this school year. The previous executive board left the new e-board with 20,000 less than the previous year. This can hurt with carrying out events held every year and sponsorship for the national convention. As VPE, you've promised our members to introduce new companies that don't attend our UH career fairs usually. Which
company will you work for Noche de Ciencias, and how will you avoid burning the bridge with the other company?
Yes. For Dia de Ciencias, this is a really impactful opportunity because we're the leaders for the next emerging leaders in STEM. And I know this organization has been very impactful for a lot of little kids. I've heard about the wonderful opportunities that this opportunity has for them. And so something that I do is, yes, I still be loyal with BP, but I would want to foster a strong relationship with Boston Scientific by allowing them to have an event with SHPE here at U of H. Boston Scientific is a really great company, and I know a lot of our members are biomedical engineers. And as a biomedical engineer, this major can be very niche, but by fostering this initiative, I hope to increase this retention within members and professionals as well.
Anaida, just like Deb said, it's really great seeing you running for a board. So my question is about, there's always a goal of diversifying, like the company portfolio, like the companies that we're bringing to be part of SHPE-UH. What resources do you have in mind or that you plan to use in order to bring this company? So like we have a list of some loyals, but like how are you finding these newer companies that you want to partner with?
Yes, how would I find these new companies that I want to partner with? The Career Fair is a great opportunity to start, but not just that, I feel as if our Slack is a really, really great way to really reach out for new alumni and new people. A lot of our members that have graduated in our SHPE-UH alumni, maybe we're not as active, but they're still, they still work in these big, beautiful companies. For example, like, let's say Boston Scientific. So I'd really reach out to them and want to collaborate with them and but not just that, I also ask if they'd be willing to be a mentor as well. I know within engineering it can be really difficult navigating this life, and by bringing in more mentors, it would help foster a stronger retention within our members and professionals. So I'd really just reach out to people and also reach out to our past VPE and our current VPE, Daniel Lopez.